One of the problems I have with the SeeLite pole is, in my infinite wisdom, there's two set screws, one on each side. I only realized there was one. So as a result, the extension piece has slipped loose. So I need to do thread locker in here and correct that problem. Another problem that I noticed on day one with the handle is there was nothing to, the threads just spin. I could get it to stay in place, but after turning it a number of times, the handle would come loose from the pole and be loose. So I've taped it. So I'm going to use thread locker on this also. And I've had this out 3 times. The last time I was out, I noticed that tightening this, it was spinning. It's not getting tight anymore. So took it apart and realized this big crack in the plastic. So I've contacted SeeLite, and they warrantied it, and they sent me a replacement, which is all aluminum. So putting this on will correct this problem. So that problem is solved. Now I need to use the thread lock on the other two and correct those. The thread lock that I'm going to use for these little set screws is the blue medium strength, so that it can be loosened and readjusted if I had to. If you use a red, then you have to use heat to get this off. Okay, so my first step will be to remove the 2 set screws using this teeny tiny Allen wrench. So there's one. Like I said, I didn't realize when I put this together there were 2 set screws. Just curious. Actually, I probably did realize there were 2 set screws. Probably have to adjust the end. Brand new bottle. Trying to do that without cutting my arm off. This should be interesting. Should have known. So I'm not sure if the set screws actually came loose, or I didn't tighten them correctly. But now with the thread lock, they should not come loose for me, and that should be good. Okay. And I have absolutely no idea what size this Allen wrench is, other than it's really, really, really tiny. So for the handle, this will just unscrew. See, this is what was happening. It was just spinning. So the handle just comes off. When you get it, the handle is separate anyhow. And I probably should have used thread lock. If the thread lock doesn't work for me, then I'll end up drilling a hole through it so it'll stay in place. The thread lock I'm going to use for this is the Permatex Orange. Found it at the automotive store, and this is for it's just 3/8 to 1 inch, so didn't even know this existed. So let me get this opened up and see how it applies. Now we'll attempt to put the orange thread lock. Of course it's going to drip, so you know. This is actually a gel, so it goes on quite a bit differently. Gee, you think I got enough on there? Okay, so that's there. I'm going to wipe off the extra. And hopefully I'll be, once, I don't know how long this takes to set up, but the next time I'm on the water, hopefully the handle won't be spinning. I've got a new bolt on there, and I've got the set screws set in with Permatex.